All right, week 2 of Raw. So, in the time between episodes, I have done a lot of behind-the-scenes admin work. Every team now has a name, a tag finisher, a tag entrance, tag victory animations, and tag champions have matching attires. I don't have enough custom gear spaces to make matching attires for every single team. So if they become champions, they earn themselves tag team gears. I have also changed the match table, which changes how likely matches are to appear on a card. Because I wasn't happy with the amount that we were getting, just standard one-on-one, like non-rivalry matches, things like that. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a limit of 3 one-on-one matches on a card. 65% chance that one-on-one match will randomly be on the card. A 20% chance that 2-on-2 tag team match will be on the card. And then I realised that there were no 6-man tag team matches appearing on the card. That's because they cannot randomly appear in the default match table. But now they can. There is a 9% chance that a 3 versus 3 6-man tag match will appear on these shows, because I kind of felt like if they're not going to show it randomly, I made these teams of 3 for nothing. But now there is a almost a 1 in 10 chance that a 6-man tag match will appear on the card. These matches and these chance percentages are the same for every single show. So every single show has a 65% chance of one-on-one, 20% chance for 2-on-2, 5% chance of a triple threat, 1% chance of a fatal 4-way, and a 9% chance of a 6-man tag. So, just checking in on Raw. Currently, no rivalries going. We've got rivalries brewing on AEW and SmackDown, but nothing, unfortunately, yet on Raw or NXT. Raw's next pay-per-view is only a couple of weeks from here, so we've got 3 episodes of Raw to build up the card for Extreme Rules. Now, the card for Backlash, which is the next pay-per-view, already has some matches pre-prepared on it. I'm trying to find my notes for what this card's looking like, and I cannot find it, but that's fine because we're currently on Raw, and that is a SmackDown show. Yeah, I cannot find it. Oh, I wrote it down on my phone, didn't I? Whatever. Anyway, let's run down the card for Raw tonight. Got Pete Dunne versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, who I believe are in separate divisions. Yes, they are. Hiroshi Tanahashi is in the WWE Championship division, and where's Pete Dunne? Oh, Pete Dunne is also in the WWE Championship division. Never mind. So that's sort of a prove yourself match for the WWE Championship division. They're both fairly far down, midway up the division. We've got Asuka versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, the current Raw Women's Champion. Asuka, I believe, second in the division. Yes. So, if Asuka wins this match tonight, I believe that is both Alexa Bliss and Asuka have claims to the number 1 contender spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and I'm going to hope that Asuka and Alexa Bliss end up in a match against each other, and then the Extreme Rules match will be whoever wins out of Asuka and Alexa versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. If we don't have a an answer to who should be the number one contender between Asuka and Alexa Bliss. Basically, if Asuka wins tonight, and then there is no random match between Asuka and Alexa Bliss before Extreme Rules, we'll have a triple threat match. Because as I mentioned in some of the previous episodes, I do not book the weekly shows. The weekly shows are completely randomized. It's just what the game chooses. But I will book the pay-per-views just because I want to see, the championship matches make sense. I want to see the rivalries are continued or finished. The rivalries, the pay-per-views are pretty much the only shows I'm going to be booking. So we've got Harper versus Cassius Ohno, who I believe are both in the United States division. Am I wrong? Are neither of them in there? Oh, they're both in the WWE Championship division. We're getting all the main eventers out tonight. Rusev versus Pac. I know for a fact Rusev is in the WWE Championship division because he's the number one contender, and Pac is number 3. So we have the top 4 in the division all in action tonight. And Samoa Joe and Will Ospreay. So we've got the top, the top 5? Yep, the top 5 and the champion all in action tonight. And then we've got Santana calling out, I assume, Jon Moxley to start a rivalry. So we are actually getting somewhere with rivalries. Now you may notice that we have 5 one-on-one matches tonight. I did change the match tables after this show had already been randomly booked. So starting from AEW, I think is next. Yeah, starting from AEW and then on, there will pretty much be guaranteed multi-man matches, whether that is tag matches or triple threats or fatal 4-ways. This is the last time we're going to see a randomly chosen weekly show just full of one-on-one matches. And thankfully, we've actually got a women's match on the card tonight. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns in the opening of the Raw video package there. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are they're a tag team in this randomly selected universe. I have named the tag team the Beasts just because I thought it's kind of no nonsense, nothing flashy, which is exactly what Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar should be. Cincinnati, Ohio, which is actually, I think, Jon Moxley's hometown. It's just a shame he's not actually in a match. So we want the momentum to be fast on all of these matches. Fast momentum on weekly show matches, and then regular momentum or normal momentum, or whatever it's called. Yeah, normal momentum on pay-per-view matches. Just so the pay-per-views are a little bit longer, even though pay-per-views get 7 matches, Raw and SmackDown get 6, NXT and AEW get 5. So pay-per-views are guaranteed to be longer than the regular weekly shows. So we're going to watch Pete Dunne and Hiroshi Tanahashi. I would love to see this match in real life. I wish we saw Pete Dunne more on the main roster. I'd love to see him. I think he could have a fantastic run as a mid-card champion. Go from being the longest reigning WWE United Kingdom champion to having a long reign with either the IC or the United States belt. I think it'd be fantastic. Because for some reason in the last... I don't know how long it's been going on, but I've noticed it in the last few years that WWE's United States champions tend to be foreign wrestlers. The United States Championship, recently, right now it's on Bobby Lashley and the last one was Apollo, but if you think of United States Championship, recently you've had Shinsuke Nakamura, Rusev had a long run with it, There has to be more because I noticed it was a trend, but I can't think of any right now. So my point about the United States Championship being held by foreign wrestlers kind of didn't go anywhere there, did it? Good one, brain. I always hate Pete Dunne's facial hair. Like here he had the shitty little bum fluff moustache, and since then he's grown the massive beard, which I think looks horrible. It's so uneven. Like he's got the big beard and then the tiny like pencil thin mustache on the top that just, it doesn't look right at all. I really don't like his facial hair. Fantastic wrestler, and I want to see more of him, but dude, shave. So currently, if the division stays where it is, it looks like we're going to be getting Rusev versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship. I would love to see either of these guys in the WWE Championship match at Extreme Rules. I think Pete Dunne's a little bit further down. So if Pete Dunne wins tonight, I have a feeling he's going to go up quite a few spots in the division. That was a good custom entrance for Tanahashi. I must have seen that before because I've been playing with Tanahashi installed for a while, but before I started the series, I tended to skip most entrances. Yeah, that's a good custom entrance. Unfortunately, you can't hear what the custom, what the announcer says, because obviously Hiroshi Tanahashi not going to be one of the pre-recorded lines in the game. God, I want this match in real life so bad. So yeah, this is actually coming out 2 weeks after week 1 of Raw, because they did take a week break from recording and uploading because there was a lot of admin to do. I spent a week customizing all the tag teams, giving them, like I said, giving each tag team, which I think is 32 in total, 32 tag teams, giving them names, giving them custom finishing moves, giving them custom entrances, giving them custom victory animations. Each team has to have a face victory animation and a heel victory animation, so that's 2 victory animations you have to choose and customize for each team. What is it, 12 of those teams are 3-person teams, so 12 of those teams had to have trio entrances and trio victory animations chosen, and like I said, 2 victory animations per team. So it was a hell of a lot of work. Yeah, it was a week's worth of work, and 4 of those teams I gave custom attires to, which took a long time. I like the game. I like doing all the kind of behind the scenes admin stuff. And in a week where I had to go to a family funeral, it was a nice little distraction. It was just, if ever I had any spare time, just think, okay, I'll go in and customize one of these tag teams. So yeah, I spent a week customizing all those tag teams, and then the first show I go to record after it doesn't have any fucking tag matches. which is the exact reason I went to customize which matches are going to appear, because we've got so many tag teams, so we've got so many high-level wrestlers in tag teams. If it's just going to randomize 5 or 6 one-on-one matches every time, we've got A, a lot of wrestlers being wasted, not being used, and B, we've got a lot of my work and my time being wasted and not being used. So hopefully starting from AEW this week, every weekly show is going to have at least one multi-person match. Well, it's guaranteed to have at least one multi-person match. I'm just hoping that it ends up being tag matches, which I think it should be, because I think I've got the triple threat matches set to, it might be 1 match per card. And the minimum amount of matches we've got on a show is 5, so 3 1v1 matches, 1 triple threat match. Yeah, I think we're pretty much guaranteed a tag match. Pete Dunne reversing Tanahashi's, what looks like his finisher there. And the bit, is that the bitter end? Yeah, that's bitter end, isn't it? Whoa. I always get confused between the X-Plex and the bitter end. Not the moves themselves, the names. Because I think the X-Plex is his signature, and the bitter end, what he just did there, is his finisher. I'm fairly certain. I do like Pete Dunne. I really need to watch some more of his matches. I think he's brilliant. Now that's the X-Plex. Yeah, there we go. That's the signature, I think.
You have arrived to your destination.
I'm not 100%. Yeah, there we go. There's the bitter end. There we go. That's rope break though, I think. Oh no, just far enough. Alright, very nice. Pete Dunne probably going to be moving up the division quite a bit there. Especially considering we've got quite a few matches at the top of the division on the show tonight, because assuming he's going to be moving up at least a couple of spots, and then anyone who loses tonight is probably going to be going down a bit, so Pete Dunne might crack the top 5 by the end of tonight. We got is Harper and no, it's Asuka, Becky Lynch now. I know I've probably said it on the show before, but I think Asuka is the best thing in women's wrestling right now. She's so entertaining. She's one of the most genuinely enjoyable people to watch. She's pure entertainment. And I hope she has a very, very long reign with the Raw Women's Championship she just won at SummerSlam. If Asuka wins against Becky Lynch tonight, she's very much in contention for a title match at Extreme Rules in, it's going to be 3 weeks now, isn't it? Whether that's going to be a triple threat with Alexa Bliss, or if it's going to be a one-on-one with Becky again, is entirely up to how the game decides to book the next couple of weeks. I am honestly quite surprised how accurate the game has. Well, it's not even the game that randomly chose it. How accurate my random spinner website decided the Raw Women's Championship division. Because yeah, right at the top you got Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and Becky Lynch. The three people. Oh God, what's happened? Alexa, stop. Okay, so talking about Alexa Bliss. Alexa, stop. Yeah, that's gonna get fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. So yeah, talking about Bliss sets off the Amazon Echo in my room. Isn't that lovely? I can't remember what I was talking about now because the fucking Amazon has distracted me. Oh yeah, how accurate the randomizer chose the Raw Women's Championship division, because Asuka, Lynch, and Bliss they're kind of the three people I think of when I think of Raw Women's Champions. Especially Asuka, because she's obviously current Raw Women's Champion. I do have a custom attire that's more accurate to Becky Lynch's current gear, because good God, the gear they chose for her for this game is atrocious. I hate it. I think she only wore it once or twice, like in 2018, I think. But God, it's horrible. It might have been SummerSlam 2018 gear. I'm not entirely sure. But it's bad. It's very bad. So I will change it. Yeah, apart from tag teams that I've given custom gear, there are a few other people I've given different gears to. Not ones I've actually actively gone out my way to create new gears for. Just people like Seth Rollins and Cesaro, who I already had alternate gears installed or created for. So I've changed Seth's gear to it's more accurate to his modern, like, Monday Night Messiah gear with the black trunks and the leather jacket, black tights, and the leather jacket. I created that back when he first turned heel and started, took up the Monday Night Messiah gimmick. So it's not 100% accurate to what he wears nowadays, but it's a black heel attire which fits more with the tag team with Randy Orton. So just thought I'd give him that one just so he looked more like he was part of the team. And Cesaro, and Sheamus. Cesaro and Sheamus's base gears in the game are the bar gear. So I've changed them to... Thankfully, Sheamus actually already had... Asuka's not going to tap out from this, is she? It's way too early in the match. Way too early. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, thankfully, Sheamus actually had some of his older gears, like, in the Create a Wrestler options, but Cesaro didn't. So I went with something a little bit closer to what I think Cesaro should be wearing, because I know recently Cesaro's been wearing, or at least the last time I saw him, he was wearing just like the black tights, but in my opinion, Cesaro should always wear the trunks. I think he looks fantastic. What the hell happened there? Okay. So yeah, I gave Cesaro some trunks. Just sort of generic ones. But made them the Swiss flag colour. So he's got some red and white trunks. Everything else I think is the same. Like his knee pads and his boots from his default gear were perfectly fine. So I've tried to make this universe as kind of realistically viable as possible. So people who are members of tag teams that have been split up, if they need to, like I'll give them gears that make them look more like singles wrestlers. People like Matt and Nick Jackson, who have never really had any singles wrestlers gear. They've always worn the Young Bucks gear. I'm just keeping the Young Bucks gear because A, like I said, I don't think they've ever had any singles attires, and B, it's they're really nice custom wrestlers. Diffracts Matt and Nick Jackson, and I'm not gonna fuck with them. Ass rope break. No? Okay. Alright. I really have no idea how this match is gonna go. Unless I've completely missed it. I don't think Asuka has hit a finisher. She's gotten out of Becky Lynch's disarm her. And up until like right now, it was pretty much 50-50. I'm hoping for to have to book the triple threat at Extreme Rules. I really want. Oh, come on. No, kick out one again. I really want to see. Asuka is really going for the upset pins here. The ref stood up and called the 2 count before Becky Lynch kicked out there. Yeah, I really want Asuka to win this because I really want to book the triple threat at Extreme Rules. I think that'd be great. There we go. Come on, Asuka. Come on. It's going to be the Asuka lock or the hip attack. Oh, I forget she's got the, I think it's the Empress combination as her finisher in this. I completely forgot that was a move in this game. Come on. 2. Oh, the remote play lagged just as the ref was counting. Oh my god, she's got another finisher she's going to hit. Come on. Come on. Second Empress combination. Assuming Becky used her payback to kick out of that, this has got to be it. Come on. 1, 2. Yes! So if everything stays as it is, Extreme Rules is going to be Becky Lynch defending against Asuka and she who shall not be named, Bliss. Right. Next match, come on. Harper and Cassius Ohno, who are both inexplicably in the WWE Championship division. I know I mention it every time Like every episode there's Harper or Rowan on the card, but the Bludgeon Brothers theme was so good. And I'm so annoyed how quickly that team just petered out. A, because I think they could have been good. B, because I wanted more of that entrance theme. Current real-life AEW TNT champion Brody Lee. See, Harper versus Cassius Ohno sounds like a pretty shit match, but if I put it as Brody Lee versus Chris Hero, it sounds good. So we're just going to pretend this is Brody Lee versus Chris Hero, which it actually is, but, you know, shut up. I think Brody Lee's been fantastic in AEW. I'm recording this the night before All In 2020. And I've been really enjoying how the Dark Order has kind of been wreaking havoc over AEW. I thought his win against Cody was amazing. It was so unexpected. And obviously Cody has kind of used that to take a break for a few weeks. And I don't remember hearing any rumors that, like, you know, Cody is going to be taking a break from AEW for a few weeks in the upcoming, you know, months or whatever. Usually if someone is contemplating, like, you know, going off TV for a while, you hear about it, like, in the rumor mill, like, weeks beforehand. But I don't remember hearing anything. It was such a shock that Brody just destroyed Cody. Such a good squash match. I thought it was brilliant. Just a shame there's no TNT Championship match at All In. I do like the idea of having the Dark Order all team together on a pay-per-view. I just kind of wish they were against a more credible threat. You know, knowing me and knowing my predictions, obviously this is going to come out after All In, but yeah, knowing my predictions, the Dark Order are going to fucking lose miserably. But yeah, right now, to me, it seems like the Dark Order have been wreaking havoc over AEW for the past few weeks. They're against just like a cobbled together babyface team who can handle a loss. So to me, it seems like a pretty easy to predict match result. So yeah, I just wish the Dark Order were going up against a more credible threat at All Out. And I know Christopher Daniels is injured currently, right? But SCU is still a thing, isn't it? The team hasn't broken up. Like, I think we've seen Frankie Kazarian like in the crowd on at least one episode of Dynamite in the past few weeks, and obviously Scorpio Sky has been active on Dynamite, challenging for the TNT Championship, and now he's he's going to be in this 8-man tag match. But it's just so weird to me that Scorpio Sky, who is currently in a multi-person tag team, is part of the multi-person cobbled together tag team for All Out. I don't know, it just seems weird to me. I would have much rather have seen Matt Cardona in a singles match and have the Natural Nightmares team with another genuine 2-person tag team. Maybe the Hybrid 2 or something, or Janela and Sunny Kiss. Because to me, currently, the match just feels like the Dark Order, the very well-oiled machine of the Dark Order, against the Natural Nightmares, who, yes, they're a genuine tag team, but they're a bit crap. And Scorpio Sky and Matt Cardona, who are just singles wrestlers who, as far as I'm concerned, don't have any association with each other or the Natural Nightmares. I don't understand that. AEW has such an incredible tag team division. I don't understand why you would choose specifically those 4 people. That's gonna be it. We're going for the lariat. There we go. It's got to be it, unless he's got the payback. There we go. Harper, I expect, climbing a few spots there in the WWE Championship division. I do actually have Brody Lee gear for Harper pre-installed. I feel like because he's on Raw, I should keep him as Harper, as his WWE character. So I did have an idea. Rusev and Pac next, number 1 contender. I did have an idea for... I know I mentioned in a previous episode that this is going to kind of go in seasons. Where, like, once we go all the way around the year and we hit WrestleMania again, like that'll be the end of the season, and then we can kind of, mix up some of the rosters and things. So what I was thinking was, is that at the end of the year, I can put on a pay-per-view that has 1 or 2 championships from every show on the line. It's going to be a big crossover pay-per-view. So, for example, like every match is going to be like a big battle royal for the for whatever championship I choose. So say, for example, the main event is WWE Championship. It's 10-man battle royal. 2 people from AEW, 2 people from SmackDown, 2 people from NXT, and then, because it's their championship, give Raw the advantage of 4 people. And then, if someone wins the WWE Championship who's not from Raw, they then move to Raw, and whoever lost the championship swaps with them, goes to their brand. So, for example, if Rusev is the WWE champion at that point, and he loses in the Battle Royal, and Matt Hardy from AEW wins the WWE Championship, Matt Hardy is then moved to Raw, and Rusev then goes over to AEW. I think it'd be a fun way to kind of mix up the champions, sort of randomize it within the game rather than having to bust out like the random spinner again. Just thought that'd be a bit of fun, but I've got a long time to think about it yet, because that's going to be at the end of the year. think of the people we've seen tonight, you know, fighting for WWE Championship division spots. I really want to see Pete Dunne or Pac up there in the #1 spot. I'd love to see them as WWE champion in this. Because honestly, I'm very, very happy with Samoa Joe as WWE champion. Because it hasn't happened in real life, which is a fucking disgrace. One of the best people on the mic, vicious in the ring. And yeah, I know he's a commentator now. I don't know if he's ever going to get back in the ring, and if he does, he probably won't ever get back up to main event status. So it is really an incredible. That was the shittest clothesline I've ever seen in my life. I don't usually use the highlight reel in these episodes, but come on, we're looking at that again. Big run up. Bonk him on the shoulder. What was that? Rusev, you know you're supposed to hit him in the face with your bicep there, not hit him in the shoulder with your fist. Christ. Alright, that's another thing I'm probably going to try and do for each episode. In the main events, I probably will be using the highlight reel, just trying to get some screenshots for the thumbnail, because currently every episode's thumbnail is just the cover art of the game. Thought maybe change it up a little bit, get some nice cinematic screenshots from the highlight reel. I really want to see Pac win this match. What? Okay. Yeah, I want to see Pac climb that division. I want to see Pac challenge him for the WWE Championship. Yeah, give me Pac versus Pete Dunne in a #1 contendership match. That's what you're supposed to do, Rusev. Well done. Because as the divisions stand, Extreme Rules main event is going to be the big boys, Rusev and Samoa Joe. Obviously, I will be trying to book as many matches that fit the correct stipulations as possible. So I don't want to bust out an Extreme Rules stipulation for a match that doesn't necessarily need it. So if it's a rivalry match, assuming that at the end of this show Santana is going to be calling out Jon Moxley, I think Santana versus Jon Moxley for the Universal, for the United States Championship, should absolutely be an Extreme Rules match, because A, it's Jon Moxley, B, it's a rivalry. So yeah, I think that should be an Extreme Rules match. But if it's just going to be like these two are fighting for the championship because one of them's the #1 contender, or like one of them's got the #1 spot in the division, I'm not going to bust down an Extreme Rules match. I want to use stipulations for matches that deserve them, for matches that feel like they need them, you know? Ooh, it's the first time we've seen blood tonight, I think. See if we can get a nice cinematic screenshot of Pac realising he's bleeding. Could be a good thumbnail. I forget, in the highlight reel it really tones down the amount of blood. He's bleeding so much more in the actual game than he is like in the highlight reel. Oh no, now it's... Oh, yeah, there it is. That's so weird. What if I... Why play it slowly? Is it because the game hasn't had time to process like how much he's actually bleeding? This game works in mysterious ways. Yeah, there we go. He's got a lot of blood there now. Yeah, go on. Let's see if we can get a... Oof. See, I know the lag on the PS4 remote play is pretty bad. But you don't really notice it until you're actually controlling it. Go on, let's... That is a facial expression enough. That's terrifying. I don't know if I click on that video if that was the thumbnail. Fucking hell. I screenshotted it anyway. Jesus. Well, now there's bloodshed. I want to see this as a rivalry now. I want to see Pac and Rusev go at it in an Extreme Rules match. God, he's really bloody, didn't he? Oof. Go on, I want to see Pac lock in the it's the brutalizer now, isn't it? Or is that his dive, or is that his finisher at the submission? God, I want the visual of Pac having his submission move locked in with the blood running down his face. I want that really bad. If we get it, that's the thumbnail. Come on. No. Oh, that would be a good one as well. Oh, yes. Right, before, if he taps out, I'll miss my opportunity to get the screenshot. Go on, is anyone gonna open their mouth or shout or anything? No. Wish the ref would get out of the fucking way so I can actually get a decent screenshot. It's got the ref's head just fucking poking in the corner. Fuck off. That's a good one. I like that. That rope's really in the way as well. No, that is a weird angle there. Go on, is he going to tap? Come on, break out. Come on, do it. Yes! Come on. Pac is one of those people that just looks incredible. Like with the face covered in blood, you know, with the crimson mask, he just... Oh god, it is really lagging. I don't know why. Pac's just fucking with him now. He's just doing leapfrog over him. He's just gonna do it again. Oh no, oh, he did actually try and hit a move there, but fucked it up. Too much blood in his eyes. What is this lag? Come on. Oh, come on. No, he's trying to lock something in. Yes! Yes! Come on. Ah, oh, the ref's right where I fucking want to take the screenshot from. Ref. That's right where I... That is right where I want the screenshot. Can I go back? There's a little bit there. Oh, ref, I'm going to lose my fucking shit with you. Rusev just looks mildly inconvenienced. I suppose that could be the thumbnail. I really wanted to get the fucking screenshot from where the ref's standing. Oh my god, that wasn't even it. Come on, I want this. I want this to be a rivalry now. I don't think it's going to happen. Did Rusev just, like, gently run his hand over Pac's ass? Oh, both bleeding now. I don't think I've ever seen that version of the cutter in this game. Oh my god, and we're still only getting 1 count. Pac hitting his comeback move. I think the animation is supposed to go into the corner, not into the rope there. Because I don't know if you know this, but ropes bounce. Yeah, that's something I completely forgot to acknowledge. Is that Pac got busted open from the Machka kick, which is a kick to the back of the head. Did he kick him so hard the blood forcibly, like, ejected itself from the front of his face? Oh, could have hit that cut. Oh no, yes, that is a nice cut. I've never seen that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know this could be the 3 right here, but I'm going for that fucking thumbnail picture. Because the ref can't get in the way while he's in the fucking sky. Oh, can he? Can he? Eh. The ref is in the way every fucking where I want to take a screenshot. God, if I can get the Raw in the background as well, that'd be great for the thumbnail, because, you know, it's Raw. I know it's probably a pain in the ass, but I want to get a good fucking screenshot. Nah. Can't get a good angle on that. Come on, Pac. Come on. Yes! Could maybe screenshot. Oh, I was going to say I could screenshot the celebration of him bleeding, but might be a bit of a spoiler. Take a screenshot anyway. Right. Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay. Yes, please. I have played with Will Ospreay quite a bit in this game, because he is my long-running Intercontinental Champion on my version of SmackDown. And it is a fucking good creator wrestler. Very, very good. Which I'm pretty sure, again, is Diffract. If you want any good creator wrestlers, honestly, just look up Diffract on... I think he's mostly active on Twitter, but he's also on Patreon. So you should absolutely support him on Patreon, because the work he does is fantastic. Yeah, you may notice that I'm taking a lot of screenshots. I normally do take a lot of screenshots, but I was kind of holding back, in the first couple of episodes for some reason, just because it felt like, I don't know, it felt like the little notification thing was quite intrusive on the episodes, but I don't give a shit anymore, These screenshots are potentially better thumbnails for the videos, so. And I do love, going back and looking through some of my some of the screenshots of my universe modes, because I've been playing universe mode since I think I started back in 2K17, and like I played it a hell of a lot, like a lot. So the amount of things I forget I've done and like matches I've booked and stuff is a lot. Like I've forgotten more about this game than most people will probably know. So yeah, going back and looking at screenshots and like remembering past matches I booked and like past pay-per-views and stuff is really nice. And part of the reason for me making this this series was that it's something I play a lot anyway. I might as well like record the way I play and upload it to YouTube. So I feel like I'm being quite dishonest if I don't take screenshots. I feel like I'm being dishonest if I don't record myself playing the way I would normally play, because I'm not one of those people that is gonna cater my content to what's gonna get the most views, or cater my content to make the most money or whatever. I want to make the content I want to make, and if it doesn't make money, if it doesn't get views, it's fine with me. I'm doing this for me, and if other people want to watch, then absolutely fine. That being said, if someone does point out something that I could be doing differently, or I should be doing differently, or whatever, I am going to take that on board. Just because I say I'm going to play the way I want to play, I'm going to make my content the way I want to make my content, that doesn't mean I'm not open to improving. I'm not open to criticism. If you look at my personal YouTube channel, which is Steampunk Saint, it's the same name you've been seeing in the corner of the screen when I go into the highlight reel. I have been making on and off videos for a few years. I used to do Portal speed runs. Never done wrestling content until SXE Wrestling. So yeah, even though I have been making YouTube videos on and off for a few years, like I would still say I'm fairly new to this. So I'm open to criticism. I'm open to improving. I'm open to learning. But the people that inspire me, people like specifically Nerd Cubed on YouTube, I think his content's fantastic. I think the way he handles himself is fantastic. And I really respect the fact that he doesn't change his content to make the most money or get the most views. He makes the content he wants to make. And he supplements the income lost from making his content the way he wants to make it with Patreon. I am watching this match, by the way. Like, that was a fucking incredible DDT. And Will Ospreay has kind of been dominating this match, which is insane to me. I thought this was going to be like a really, really good sort of balanced match, but Yeah, we could actually be, if Will Ospreay wins here, that's pretty much guaranteed. Will Ospreay versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules, which, fucking hell, what a first Raw pay-per-view main event. Yeah, I realize I'm kind of all over the place because I'm trying to comment on this match, but I'm also talking about something that I'm quite passionate about. Yeah, I have no plans to launch a Patreon because I'm not doing this for money. Yes, unfortunately I got made redundant because of lockdown, and I'm doing this like in the spare time when normally I would be working, but I'm not trying to make money from this. This is just fun to me. I play these games anyway, so why not? This is mostly documenting it for me, but if other people want to watch it as well, like that's great. So yeah, I'm not doing this to earn money. I'm not thinking of this in terms of a job. This is just a hobby. I really do enjoy doing it. So I like I said in one of the previous videos, like at the very beginning, when I first started the series, I was trying not to swear, and then I realized like the reason I'm trying not to swear is because the videos will be demonetized, but the videos are probably going to be demonetized anyway because of how small and new my channel is. So it doesn't really matter, and like I swear a lot in life as a person, so I feel like it's being dishonest. Like if I'm talking for this long, like if I'm talking for, you know, hour and a half episodes, you know, talking non-stop for all that time, and I'm not swearing, I feel like I'm not being true to myself. I'm not being me, and that's not what I want to do with this content. What I want to do with this content is just record me playing one of my favorite game modes of all time. I'm not going to try and put on a, you know, influencer or like a presenter voice, whatever. This is just me. I really think we're getting a Will Ospreay win here. And this is one that, if this match does go to Extreme Rules, like if we get a rematch of this match at Extreme Rules for the championship, I will put a stipulation on it. Probably, well, obviously Extreme Rules, because, you know, we're watching the match right now. If, you know, we watch the match again at Extreme Rules, it's going to be just the same match. So let's slap an Extreme Rules stipulation on it. I am so surprised at how much Will Ospreay has been dominating this match. Of course, as soon as I say that, Samoa Joe starts... I was going to say Samoa Joe starts dominating, but he is he's gassed. Come on. Come on, Ospreay. Oh god, if Will Ospreay wins it and Pac and Pete Dunne are at the top, we could get a future all-English triple threat for the WWE Championship. Yes, Will, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Come on, Will. Do it for England. Even though I'm not patriotic at all and don't really have any warm feelings towards my country. But I do support English indie wrestling, so come on. Do it for English wrestling. Oh. AJ, maybe trying to hit a dropkick with a flat back bump on the outside of the ring wasn't the best move to try and hit anyway. Will Ospreay does have quite a frustrating finisher to hit in this game. He does have he has a cutter that you can hit regularly, but the best version of his finisher, the opponent has to be leant up against the ropes, which, like, in a regular match where you're not specifically trying to set that up, is quite frustrating. So I imagine we're not really going to see that from the AI. What are you doing there, Will? Just perching, are you? What? If you're trying to hit an elbow drop, why did you wait until he was trying to stand up? That was dumb. Might have cost him the match now. Oh, Christ, if he hits this, it definitely has. Fucking... Oh! Jesus! That looked brutal. That might actually be my my thumbnail. I'm gonna get a screenshot of him slamming that fucking twink. No, that powerbomb. Actually, no, that yeah. Maybe not that. Maybe not that angle. That's Yeah, remember what I was saying about this video being demonetized? Do you think? Hold on. Do you think if I make that the thumbnail, it definitely will be? Anyway. Jesus Christ. If I get Raw in on the side there. I think Joe's trying to get Raw in as well. I stopped making these jokes. If I'm making jokes about how wrestling looks homoerotic, I'm never going to talk about anything else. It's a good thumbnail because it's got Raw at the top, but just maybe one where it doesn't look like Samoa Joe is trying to eat Will Ospreay's ass. Yeah, I'll do as a thumbnail maybe. I'll choose between that or the Pac locking in the brutalizer. I do like my screenshots, I really do. By the way, that was like an English way of saying I like taking screenshots and not just me being very arrogant and saying, oh, I specifically like my screenshots. My screenshots are really good. Yeah, Will Ospreay took one of the nastiest bumps I've ever seen to the outside, and he's already back into it, so... Oh my god, he's done it! He's done it! I was talking about how annoying it is trying to hit that finisher, he's fucking hit it! Come on! Ah! That would have been the best way to end that match. Oh, I'm not doing this to take a screenshot, I genuinely just want to rewatch it. Because he actually fucking set it up. Oh, that was brilliant. I said I wasn't going to take a screenshot, but screw it. Oh, ref, in your fat, bald head. Don't know why the angle of his legs makes that so funny. Oh, God. Oh, the lag. That's pretty good. Raw thumbnail, actually. Just Will Ospreay upside down. Oh my god, he's got another finisher. That's gotta be it. That's it. Come on. Down for the 3. Go on. Pin the WWE Championship. Oh, fucking hell. Oh! I was trying to say pin the WWE Champion clean. Christ, and he's got a comeback move. No, you can't. You can't make the WWE Champion tap. That's a burial if I've ever seen one. What? That was fucking sick. There's no way Joe can win this now. Don't win, just after I said that. Okay. Oh. This has probably been the best match I've had on this series so far. What are you doing? Just having a little stretch. Come on, Will. Christ. God, if this match does go to the pay-per-view, I can't even imagine how this could, well, how it could possibly one-up this match. Because for an AI-generated match, this is fucking brilliant. Oh, there it is. Come on. I've spotted an opportunity for a good screenshot again, and I can't pass one of those up. Come on, hitting the cutter. Oh, ref, you prick. Hitting the cutter in front of the Raw sign. Come on, that's a good thumbnail. Why is the ref fucking everywhere I want to take a screenshot? I want to take like a crowd screenshot. That's pretty good. Right, come on. Come on, Will. Get the pin. Come on. 1, 2. Oh my god. This match is so good. Look, there's so many good screenshots from this match. Will Ospreay upside down from the crowd in front of the Raw sign. Oh, is that the first time we've had the cocaine clutch? This might actually be it. Go on, that puts Joe over massively. Oh my god! Oh! Will Ospreay hitting at least 3 finishes, surviving a shitload of abuse, hitting a load of impressive moves, and then going down to 1 coquina clutch. Fuck! That was so good. That, oh, so happy with that match. That was so good. Alright, Santana, I assume, calling out Jon Moxley, going for the United States Championship. Could potentially be our first rivalry on Monday Night Raw. Why do promos take so much longer to load than matches? I never understood that. This is so slow. I think we've only had 1 promo on this show so far, and that was Christian and Aleister Black. I don't remember being this slow to load. Fucking hell. Oh, we're not going to get to see Moxley with the United States Championship, are we? Because they don't enter with their championships. I also don't understand why they don't make the wrestlers wear their entrance gear in promos. Hey WWE Universe, you guys know that I tried to keep a level head, but I want to talk to you about something that's really been grinding my gears since it started. It takes a lot to get me riled up, but once this tea kettle starts whistling, there's no cooling me down. Yeah, you know, that level-headed Santana that everyone loves? Yep. This guy makes jokes, he makes threats, and he makes me sick. I'm not going to stand it a second longer. Nothing changes until someone takes action, and that someone is me. See, that kind of sounds like Santana, but claiming he always keeps a level head and it takes a lot to get him riled up. That ain't fucking Santana, my dude. How does this sound, WWE Universe? Me and Jon Moxley right here live in front of you all tonight. Does that not sound like a good time? Does that not sound like something you want to see? Oh, can these actually turn into matches? I literally never watch promos in my universe modes. I always simulate them. Because they're really fucking long and boring. Here we go. See, this would look so much better if Mox had his jacket. It would make so much more sense if everyone had their entrance gears in promos. Hometown boy Jon Moxley. Yappity yappity yap. Yep, that sounds like Jon Moxley, alright. Is he done flapping his gums yet? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm out here now and everybody knows I love to talk. And we love to hear you, Mox. Jon Moxley, one of the best talkers in wrestling. He's fantastic on the mic. His reign as AEW champion has been so good. Well, if it isn't everyone's least favourite superstar, what, you didn't get enough likes on social media, so you're out here to plead your case? Yeah, Jon Moxley, you know, avid social media user. Definitely doesn't tweet, like, once a year. always tweeting about what he's had for dinner and what he thinks of Corey that week. Loves a bit of Corey and EastEnders, does our John. Oh, this is actually embarrassing. I'm uncomfortable. I'm actually embarrassed for you. Watching you try to talk like you're a tough guy is like watching an uncle try to rap or something. It's just wrong. Gee, reading these promos makes me realize why the pre-written promos on WWE are so shit. No, what's wrong is the WWE Universe being forced to cheer for a chump like you every week. I'm out here to set things straight. It's time for this company to have a new face, and I'm here. Is this the John Moxley MJF feud? Because this sounds exactly like the John Moxley MJF feud. Hashtag not my United States champion. I'm not sure what hole you crawled out of and how you managed to climb your way into this business, but it's time you go back, never to emerge again. You don't have what it takes to really succeed here. You don't have the grit or tenacity to be anywhere close to a superstar like me, and I'll prove it. God, I hate how they're not allowed to say the word wrestler in WWE. It's so fucking dumb. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. I'm going to knock your face clear off into the rafters. From this day on, you better be looking over your shoulder because your day of reckoning is coming. He's so short. He's talking to John's tit. Short King Santana. Judging by the stupid look on your face, I get the feeling you're a bit surprised to still see me out here right now. I'm sure you're used to everyone just standing idly by while you babble on and on about who knows what, but that stops now. We getting a match? We getting a... or a brawl? What we getting? What's happening? Come on, what's going on? Nope, she's still talking. I'm more surprised that you were able to get through that entire speech without collapsing under the weight of your own idiocy. I'm even more surprised you were able to get dressed all by yourself. You're getting to be such a big boy. He's bigger than you. You're talking to his titty, Santana. Oof, look at the time. Well, I got a lot of stuff to do, all of which is more important than entertaining your delusions of grandeur. Tell you what, though, at some point we'll do this. I'll prove to you that I'm the best at what I do, and you can learn a valuable lesson about staying in your lane. He's the best at what he does, and what he does isn't very nice. That's kind of shitty. I feel like Santana kind of suggested to the crowd that they were going to get a match between him and Moxley. And like, considering it's Mox's hometown, it's a little bit shitty that we didn't actually get that fucking match. Obviously, you know, these people aren't real and it's not his real hometown and he's not really there. But if that was real life, I'd be fucking pissed. If I was there in Moxie's hometown and Santana said, how do you feel about me and Moxie one-on-one right here? Crowd would be going fucking mental. Alright, so let's see how the divisions have changed. Let's have a look. See what the rivalries are looking like. I don't think the divisions change. And oh, they do change. I thought we'd actually have to go to the next show. But no, we can see them now. Rusev still number one contender, even though Pac beat him. So not 100% sure what's going on there. Cassius Ohno's dropped down. Jeff Cobb has gone up. Why? Anyway, Will Ospreay's still at number 5. I guess he lost, but I'm glad he hasn't gone down because that was a fucking great match. Pete Dunne still there. I don't understand how these divisions work. Santana, still number 1, obviously. No tag matches. And, I actually can't remember who won between Asuka and Becky. It was Asuka, but she didn't move. You're like, I don't understand. So yeah, triple threat, which I think I've already noted down. Yes, I have, and I'm going to note down Santana versus Jon Moxley for the United States Championship at Extreme Rules. So Harper won but didn't move. Pac won, but did he move? Yeah, he did. Mojo beat Will Ospreay. Jon Moxley beat Santana. Yeah, that's growing. Yeah, I am. Yes, we've got 2 matches booked. Still got a few matches to see who is going to come out as the number 1 contender for Samoa Joe. Whether it's going to be someone who beats him clean, or if it's just going to be Rusev as, number 1 contender. Rusev might not even be number 1 in the division by the time Extreme Rules rolls around. So. Yeah, got 2 matches set. We've got the triple threat for the Women's Championship, and we've got Santana versus Jon Moxley in an Extreme Rules match for the United States Championship. Thank you for watching. Next episode will be AEW Week 2, which I think... Yeah, they also have a pay-per-view coming up. We've got some news to read. It's just Santana feuding with Moxley. But yeah, thank you for watching. AEW next week. A couple of weeks got Backlash, then Extreme Rules, and then Double or Nothing. Let me know what you think about any of the changes that I've made. Let me know if it does annoy you, how often I go in to do screenshots. Because if it is annoying people, I will stop. But I like my screenshots. So yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, hope to see you AEW Week 2. Bye.